I got the best jump shots if you're a small guard, a tall guard, or even a stretch big. I got jumpers for you for every situation. Now in the comments, I want you to comment your favorite jumper. So in case you don't like none of mine, we can converse in the comment section and share each other's best jumpers. Now let's get into the best jump shot. Our partners at DraftKings Pick Six have a deal you don't want to miss. When you put 5 or more on your first paid entry, you will get $50 in Pick Six credit. Play is simple. All you have to do is hit more or less on your favorite player, and after you can get crazy rewards. You see right here, we can turn $5 into $60. That's a build just by your basketball knowledge or football or any sport. It'll allow you to take your shot at some big wins. Here's some of the wins that me and my community got. I'm gonna take this money and make some builds with it. If you want to get in on the action, use promo code BJones. B Jones right there on the screen, or you can click the link in the description. Make sure you put B Jones in the promo section. Play that first $5. You're gonna get 50 Pick Six credit. And as long as you are in these states, you can get in on that action. Go and play that $5 and let's build some crazy lineups. Now, the first thing you want to do is make sure you have the right settings. So we're gonna go over controller settings. You to make sure you have push timing. So push timing is the best jump shot timing. You will get the most consistent greens. Sometimes it goes on release. I don't know why. Sometimes it falls on release, but I like putting it on push. Just hits the best. I also do all on shot meter input type because you want to know whether, you know, if they shooting earlies or they shooting lates and all that. Customize HUD. All right, so the next thing I want you to do is I want you to go to shot meter shots and turn it off. You get boost if you turn it off. So there's no reason to keep it on because all you gotta do is pay attention to your shot anyway, your release, and then you will hit way more shots. I turn it on for free throws. The free throws are a lot harder to hit, but for visibility for shots, I definitely would turn it off. You hit just way more overall with it. Also, go to shot feedback section right here and turn on all shots once again, and by score bug is what I would do. I would do it down by score bug so it ain't in your face or like in the way of the goal. And I also do all shots so you know if they're tempoing, if they're cheating, you know all that stuff. So this is what I recommend. This is the setting that I have on my builds, and that's why I shoot so well. So I highly recommend you do this. Now that you got the settings right, let's get to the jump. We're gonna start off. If you're 6'5" to 6'9", you're gonna love these. My #1 jumper in this game. All right, this is my favorite jump shot in the whole game. OGs and loyals already know, but if you're new, which a lot of people new click jump shot videos, this is it right here. Okay, it's Michael Porter Jr., Baluba, Carmelo Anthony, push timer, release speed. It's actually my real prime one. It's not even this. It's 70-30. So I recommend you go 70-30. On this particular build, I can't do it, but this is the jumper right here. 70-30 is my preferred. But you need an 87. So that's the thing. From 6'5" to 6'10", you need to have at least an 87. And this is my favorite version of the jumper right here. This is the favorite version. All right, so right here, I don't mess with this. It's too easy. You can play with it as a meta 6'8", a 6'9" center. Also can use this. So if you got like a 93 ball 6'9" center, or 83 ball 6'9" center, you also can use it, which is crazy. So that's what a lot of people don't think about too. Centers can also, small centers can use this as well. But if you're 6'5" with a high 3 ball, you can also use it. It's definitely my favorite one. But yeah, if you have a little bit lower, like 86, you just change it until, you know, you meet the requirements. That's what I do. And it's basically the same shot if you have a little bit lower. If you have nowhere near this threshold, don't worry, I still got a jumper for you. Now, if you are a lockdown or you have a low 3 ball, this should work for all my low 3 balls. J.R. Smith, Carmelo Anthony, Baluba. And you see right here, we got 57 Carmelo, 44 Baluba. This is another smooth shot. Look, all A's. All A's, and you have a 78. So this is probably the lowest most 6'8" to 6'9" gonna have, like 6'5" to 6'9". Probably the lowest most gonna go is 78. If you got lower than this, then you're probably an inside center, because I don't recommend builds that are this tall without at least a 78. So if you at least got a 78, this should be like the low. So this is the low version. The other one is the high version. So you got a high 3 ball, you do what I said earlier. Now if you got a lower one, this is what I recommend. Now I'm gonna give you pull-up jumpers for them too, don't worry. I actually like James Harden. I know it's a little slow, but I be using James Harden. I be low-key throwing people off with it too. You just know how the time is good. Jimmy Butler is also a good one too. So for go-to shots, Jimmy Butler's nice too. You'll hit a midi. How many of y'all actually use go-to shots? Let me know in the comments if you actually do go-to shots. I'm curious. Also, for dribble pull-up, I use Kobe Bryant in most cases. It's my favorite one. So I highly recommend Kobe Bryant for sure. If you don't get Kobe, then you can do normal 2. But I use Kobe. And Kobe, I hit everything. So it's just easy to use. So I recommend Kobe, normal 2, pro 2. Now, Shea ain't bad if you can time it. I used Shea before too. It's actually kind of easy to time too. I've used Shea. Shea isn't bad too if you hit that little lean. So Shea isn't bad. Also, favorite definitely is Kobe Bryant. But now I'm going to show you the big dogs, the centers. Now for my centers, it's simple, bro. I have one banger jumper for you. And that's all you need. You don't need nothing else. I have one. Now I got 2 if you got a lower. If you got like a 78, I got you 2. But I got, for anybody that got like a decent rating, I got you. Watch this, bro. You're going to be like, really? That's what you use? Best jumper in the game is Kevin Durant. I ain't going to lie. Look at this. Kevin Durant on quick. That's all you need, bro. That's literally it. Just Kevin Durant on quick. It ain't too fast. It ain't hard. It's easy. I know you're like, but the release height. You don't need high release height. I'm 7'4". You're 7 foot. You're 6'11". You're tall. You don't need really release height. All you need is release speed, immunity, and stability. And you cool. And see, that's all I use. All basically this is Kevin Durant on quick. That's it. And it's the best center stretch jump shot. I've seen people use it against me. They don't miss. It's easy. Easy to time. Now, if you want to get creative, you can throw Beluga and all that with it. Personally, I wouldn't even do it. I just use this. An alternative, you could also use Michael Porter Jr. on quick. Michael Porter Jr. on quick works too, but you need an 84 midi and an 84 three-pointer. But it also works similarly. It's pretty similar. Because Michael Porter Jr. got a nice shot. You see his A's, it might look prettier for you. You know this is my favorite one for the other builds too. So this one will work as well. As far as dribble pull up, I just use normal 2 on my stretch. That's all I really use is normal 2, and it works. It ain't the prettiest, but it worked. It worked. Basically, you get everything you need to do out of it. I don't use a go-to shot on my stretch. I guess I use Kevin Durant. I lied. I do use Kevin Durant. So I never do this though, because you do all this, you get ripped. You get ripped. So I don't do none of this. Now Wemby's, what's Wemby's? You can use Wemby. I think people use Wemby's more. Honestly, I don't even think people use it on stretches. I ain't gonna lie. I've never seen a stretch hit a go-to shot. You can't even dribble with the ball. If you got a low 3 ball, this will go all the way to 75. Look at this. Jonathan Isaac and Beluga. Beluga got one of the best releases in the game, so I definitely would do this right here. Look, A+, and A. For a 75 3 ball. 75 3 ball, we got A's all over the place. Time stability, who cares? You can shoot fast as a stretch. You're going to hit all this bull. And you don't need a high 3 ball. So, you really don't need a high. I mean, you need as high as you need Jonathan Isaac, which is pretty low. So, if you ain't got the high, if you got a higher 3 ball, Kevin Durant, Michael Porter Jr. If you got a lower 3 ball, we're going to do Jonathan Isaac and Beluga. And finally, we're going to do our small guards, man. First, I'm going to start off with the lower 3 ball. I'm going to start with a lower 3 ball small guard. If you tried to make like a Westbrook or D Rose-ish type build, the jumper you're going to want to use, what I got on mine, which is cash, is definitely, what is it, Russell Westbrook. Oh, yeah, look at that. That threw you off, didn't it? We got a Russell Westbrook base. This mug was cash, I ain't going to lie. Now, of course, you're going to look at it. Oh, I don't want to do that. It worked, though. It did work. It worked for me really well. So, just a heads up. And it's fast. Look how fast it is. It worked, and it was fast. Okay? It worked. Now, if you want to, make it pretty, you can. But low-key, it was for the low 3 ball. We only had an 83 3 ball on a low build. So, that's what I use on it. But Kyrie Irving on quick is the best small guard jumper with a high 3 ball. All you need is a 90. If you got a 90, at least a 93 ball, which, why are you small without a 93 ball? There you go right here. You should, this is it. If you don't have a 90, you got an 89, use the preset one. Preset one, you only need 89. The custom one, you need 90. You see A+ is everywhere. A+ is everywhere. Kyrie on quick, best small guard jumper. Dribble pull up, I use Steph Curry, it's cash. I literally don't miss. Steph Curry is cash, I use Steph Curry. So I recommend you use Steph Curry, very easy to time. And you look good with it. You look good, you look just like Steph. So that's what I recommend. Or Pro 2. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, man. Leave a like, something new. There go another banger right there on the screen. You gotta check that one out next. That one is crazy.